Yo, what's up guys? This is Midnight Wabbit. Welcome back to another video. Today, what I have for you guys is the third installment in my, what's it called? In the new Borderlands pre-sequel character breakdown things. I've already done Athena, which is the Gladiator class, and I've already done Wilhelm, which is the Enforcer, I think is what it's called. Yeah, I've already done both of those. Wilhelm one went up yesterday, Athena one went up the day before, so I will leave the links to both of those in the description. So you guys can check that out. I'll leave the links to both of those in case you guys, this is the first time you've seen this on my channel or anything, or you haven't seen any gameplay of them. I have a little bit of gameplay, and basically what it is, I break down all the skill trees and show everyone all the skills and all the different skill trees for the characters and stuff, and like just kind of talk about it and stuff, give my opinions, and I show a little bit of gameplay of their action skill at the end. So if you guys don't want to miss out on that after you finish watching this video, or if you want to do it in order, it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're all 4 characters that are in the game. It doesn't really matter what order you watch it in, but if you want to do it in like the correct order that everyone else seems to be doing it in, then you can go ahead and check that out in the description. But let's go ahead and look at Nisha, the Lawbringer, and her action skill. A lot of people think is kind of stupid. A lot of people think it's just an aimbot. I mean, really, it's actually because I have to research it to make these videos. I put a lot of work into these videos, and I didn't realize it until like today, actually. But she's actually not that bad. It says press LB to activate Showdown. While Showdown is active, you automatically aim at enemies, and you get increased gun damage, fire rate, reload speed, accuracy, bullet speed, and recoil reduction with all gun types. You like basically hold down the aim button and then flick back and forth between different enemies, and it like locks onto them. But you also, the bullet speed and stuff would be really helpful, especially if you had like a really slow gun, kind of like the Sandhawk in Borderlands 2. Let's look at her skill trees. The first one here, as just says, shield capacity and melee damage. It's basically just a melee tree. Most of it, I think, has to do with melee. Every time you take 15% of your maximum health in damage, you get a stack of order, and the number of order stacks. You have a chance to instantly heal yourself, double the damage taken. But you lose them quickly outside of combat. The wanted stacks, whenever an enemy would cause you to gain an order stack, he gains a wanted stack. Damaging that target consumes all wanted stacks and deals bonus damage based on the number of stacks you have. Maximum number is 5, and you can still gain them if you have, I'm not really sure. You can still, or the enemies still gain wanted stacks even if you're at your maximum number of order stacks. So the two don't really go hand in hand. This is another slam augment. Your slam attacks the damage is increased by 25%. Dealing damage grants you 5 order stacks per enemy damage. The order also raises your order stack cap by 5, so I think that brings it up to 10, I think. I don't remember what the original order stack was. But when Showdown ends or on killing an enemy, you get increased damage, just stuff like that. On reaching 10 order stacks, your shields are restored to full, just no matter what. Also, while at 10 or more order stacks, you gain increased melee damage, gun damage, shield damage, and stuff. And it also increases the order stack cap, just like a lot of the other skills in this tree. I'm not sure what the maximum cap is, but when you or an ally kills an enemy, you gain a stack of order and have 5% of your health restored. This skill also increases your order stack by 5. It's like pretty much everything else. During Showdown, you regenerate health and gain bonus movement speed. Now, the health regeneration would be kind of helpful. I don't know about the movement speed. I don't know how helpful that would actually be, but anyway, due process is after hitting an enemy with a melee attack, you deal increased gun damage. Gain increased gun damage with all gun types based on how low your health is. This actually looks like it'd be a pretty powerful skill because rank 1 is 10%, so it could be up to like 50% gun damage depending on how low your health is. Should be pretty good with certain guns. And then this is just a kill skill and grants you reload speed and gun damage based on how many order stacks you have at the time. And then the keystone the keystone skill for this skill tree is Thunder Crackdown, which is a melee override. You create a cone-shaped shock burst, dealing increased damage, and I think it consumes all of your order stacks as well. The middle skill tree is focusing basically on gun damage, specifically pistols, and the Showdown kind of increases a lot of the stuff like that. So kills made during Showdown extend the duration, which is always kind of nice. When Showdown begins, a portion of your shield is instantly restored, and also while Showdown is cooling down, you gain improved shield recharge rate and shield recharge delay, which means like less shield recharge delay and increased shield recharge rate. And most of this skill tree, like I said, has to do with pistols, and you'll see why a little bit farther on down. Especially, we'll watch you right here. Magnificent 6 is the last 6 bullets in non-elemental weapon deal extra damage. So it's like a 6-shooter, like a revolver. So if it's like you have like a Jacobs revolver that has like a 6-round mag or something like that, the last 6 shots will deal bonus damage depending on like your rank of that. Short fuse, basically just after killing enemies, another kill skill. It's kind of one of the more powerful kill skills that I've seen in many of the Borderlands games. It actually deals bonus explosive damage up to 35% at rank 1. The closer the enemy is to you, the higher the damage. So the explosive damage, even if you have like a Jacobs revolver, fire as fast as you can, it becomes like a Torg pistol basically. This one's actually this is definitely unique to her. The pickpocket, your melee attack can steal up to 6 bullets from your enemy and instantly loads them into your current gun's magazine. Of course, it does not work with launcher ammo because nothing ever does. When showdown begins and ends, a portion of your gun is instantly reloaded, kind of like that Gunzerker skill, a little bit different. It's like, I think that was a kill skill. There's another kill skill, improves your reload speed, weapon swap speed, and fire rate, stuff like that, basic stuff. After reloading or reaching your maximum clip size via pickpocket for a short duration, your gun has a chance to fire twice, like that two-fang skill from the assassin. I think the middle skill tree in Borderlands 2 from the assassin. There's that skill called two-fang. And yeah, you gain a bonus to gun damage the longer you're in showdown. So plus 3% per second, which is actually not too bad. And this is my favorite one. This is probably my favorite skill out of all of hers. Because when using a pistol, you get an exact copy of that gun in your offhand. When using iron sights, you shoot with your main hand only. So you can actually gun-zerk in this game, but only with pistols. So if you have 2 pistols, you automatically, no matter what, it's just it doesn't run out. Like as long as you're holding a pistol, you will have an exact copy in your other hand. And if you want to aim down sights, you can, but you don't use your offhand gun as well. So you can actually do that at the same time. So it's actually in some ways better than gun-zerking if you're using pistols at the same time. Snapshot is increased accuracy and hip fire, I think. A lot of this this skill tree, the riflewoman one, has to do with like long range stuff. It also has to do with hip firing with sniper rifles, which kind of confuses me a little bit. Increased critical hit damage and health regeneration for that. There's after reloading for a short duration, you gain increased gun damage and fire rate. And shooting from the hip, there's always like the hip fire element to it. It seems like all the way down this skill tree, it seems like a lot of it has to do with hip firing. Unchained, shooting an enemy grants you increased fire rate with all gun types. A stack of Unchained can only be gained once per second. All stacks are lost if you don't shoot any enemies for 10 seconds. It increases your fire rate for each stack. And max stack size is 21 for some reason. It's kind of a weird number, but whatever. This increases your magazine size by 3, which is always nice. I love having things that increase your magazine size and your reload speed on different characters. I always love having that, so I like the Siren a lot. And the assassin has that one kill skill where you can you reload insanely fast. It's pretty awesome. The first shot from a fully loaded magazine deals bonus damage, and this one is up to 10%. I think that's actually going to be pretty powerful because that's rank 1 at 10%. This is a kill skill called Impatience. It grants you a stack of Impatience, increasing your reload speed by 20% for each stack, which is a lot actually. If you get like 5 stacks, that's literally double the reload speed. Now this one is kind of a cool one actually in my opinion. Your critical hits with non-elemental guns deal additional fire damage with a high chance of igniting enemies, and damage of the fire and ignite damage is based on your gun's damage. So if you have a higher damage like a Jacobs weapon, you have a chance to light it on fire as well and do more fire damage than you would with a pistol with less damage, even if it was elemental. This is another kill skill. This is a really good kill skill actually. After killing an enemy, all hits have a chance to count as critical hits. So 6% for the first one's not too bad. So up rank 5 could be to like maybe 30%. Who knows? It's kind of interesting. The trick shot is just your bullets that hit walls have a chance to ricochet and stuff. And this is kind of similar, I think. The Unforgiven is the keystone piece in this final skill tree. During the showdown, all shots that hit enemies ricochet towards other nearby enemies, dealing 10% weapon damage per hit. Also, showdown ending triggers an explosive Nova Blast inside of each of the enemies. So basically, every bullet you fire, I'm not sure if it stays in the dead bodies or if it's just the enemies that you have not killed but you shot. And my phone goes off in the middle of me doing a commentary, of course. Well, that's just great. My voice is going to crack here just to make it even more. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, my voice just cracked. That's just perfect. Anyway, where was I? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Crap. Oh, okay. Basically, it's pretty cool because any of the enemies that you shot, like you damaged with your gun, it like each of those bullets is a bomb inside of them, and when Showdown runs out and those enemies have not died, you pull out this little detonator and you blow it up, and all of those enemies explode as explosive Nova Blasts, all the ones that have bullets inside them. So it's actually a pretty cool skill, in my opinion. I think it's actually, I think that part of it makes it really cool to me. Not the ricochet part, but that part. But let's take a look at some gameplay of Nisha here. And I think during the when I was first like researching this kind of stuff, or not really researching, when I first heard about all the different characters and stuff. Here's her action skill, by the way. The I forget what it's called, Showdown. That's right. I thought she was going to be my least favorite because I didn't really think the action skill was that cool. I didn't think a lot of her skills were that cool. But when I've been researching this today and a little bit yesterday to make this video, it actually changed my mind a little bit about her. I really like, and I changed my mind about Wilhelm as well. I knew I liked Athena. I like her even more now. Now that after I did that video, because I had to research all that stuff, and I like Wilhelm a lot more now, and I like her a lot more now. So who knows? Maybe I'll love Claptrap as well. I hope so, because Claptrap is going to be. Hopefully, Claptrap is going to be pretty fun to play as. I know it's a different type of a character, but hopefully Claptrap's going to be a lot of fun to play as. So. Anyway, if you guys have any questions about any of this, or any questions about any of the other videos, any of these other videos, leave any questions you have, or like concerns or anything like that, anything that you're confused on about like in the new game, in the comment section below, and I will answer all of your questions, guys. I promise you that I will answer all of your questions about these videos. So. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. It really does help. It helps seeing the likes and seeing more views and stuff, and subscribers does motivate me to make more videos and show you guys the Claptrap demo tomorrow. And I'll talk to you guys then. Peace.